The feeling was very much no, depressive, and oppressive and depressive, with such outbreaks of hope as a revolution in Hungary, events in Poland, strikes and confrontation between the Polish workers with communist regime. Of course, events in East Germany, not so well known then for us, but I remember Hungary. It was a great hope for the people of my generation. As we have heard, that Khrushchev ordered Soviet troops to leave Hungary. Next day he ordered it to come back and to crush the revolution. But this chance that Hungarians could proclaim themselves independent from Soviet domination, calling them to leave, calling Western democracies to help, it was something unbelievable. Of course, it was crushed in blood. But the same way, the later events in Poland and especially in Czechoslovakia, Prague Spring, they were always the waves of hope that the changes are possible. The changes have to come also to Soviet Union, not only into the satellite countries of the Soviet Union. And finally, when Polish solidarity movement, Solidarność, appeared on the scene, it was absolutely unbelievable that workers' union, consulted by intelligence of democratic mind, but they felt their strength and power, and the communist government went to disobedient workers to negotiate how to live further. So it was again a milestone and a sign that changes will come, and the ways may be found as well in Czechoslovakia and then in Poland by non-violent political, maybe parliamentary confrontation, resistance, opposition, when the real political opposition will be allowed or will dare to stand on its own. It became a framework for our future activities in Lithuanian science as non-violent but strongly political democratic movement for liberation.